Sheep are headed kind of towards that back of the arena. May's gotten picked up and she's headed this way. Getting just to the side of that. May's gonna get them lined back up. Head back towards that fetch. So they do have to clear through the fetch. Ooh, just almost there. Headed straight down towards Zach. That one done nicely. Just snuck to that outside. Of number 3, so he's going to push him back. Went a little wide, but got him back in track. Nice job. Unofficially a 5:15. Full points. Great job to Zach and May. Okay, up next we have Ron, Enzeroth, and Bell. Picks them up and they're headed. Through the fetch. Gets them through 2. Who just had one sneak to the side. He's going to come back in and get him. So we also have a raffle going on. You do not have to be present to win, but if you want to come down to the clothing booth, you can purchase tickets. It's always fun. There's always great prizes. And then that drawing will happen on Saturday during those, in between those finals. Getting out. That was a nice angle to bring him in on. Got out wide enough so that they'll see that opening. In they go. .327 and full points for Ron and Bell. Good job. Unofficially, we still have our very first run of the day, Guy Johnson and Double J Cap. They're holding on strong to that leading time with a 2:59. I believe the next
we have Mickey Welsh and Burndale Spot.
Is a 3:14 James Butler and Grizz. Nope. Ron and Annie got a 3:08. And then the 3:14. This is all unofficially. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You can see them right there on the screen. We cannot do these finals without them. They make this happen every year, so huge thank you to them. Okay, we have Mickey Welsh and Burndale Spot. Spot hasn't quite seen him yet. There, I think he's got him. Just working on picking those guys up. So the novice sheep should be starting to happen in the Tribune Power Arena round 2. Intermediate sheep round 2 just finished up, and so if you go to the MSSA website, you can click on the finals and then go to the real-time results, and you can see who will be coming back for that final round. We're already there in the week. We're finding out who's going to be coming back for those final rounds. The intermediate sheep and novice sheep finals will be happening. Intermediate sheep finals will be happening tomorrow, and then novice sheep finals will be happening on Saturday. And then open sheep, nursery sheep, and futurity sheep will open sheep and nursery sheep finals will be happening on Friday. Futurity sheep round 1 will be happening on Friday. Those are for those young dogs that have to be signed up before they ever do a trial. They have to be less than 2 and younger, and they can sign them up for get nominated into the futurity class, and then they'll get points throughout the year. And so this is the young and up and coming dogs that we get to see, so that's always a fun class. So that's going to be round 1 on Friday. And we also have that dog wash happening 12 to 3 Friday and Saturday. They really do, it's a local 4-H group, they really do such a good job with the dogs. So he's going to time out on that fetch. So good try for Mickey and Spot.
We're with Sherry right now in the MSSA National Finals here in Afton, Wyoming. Sherry, this has been a great tradition coming to Star Valley and Afton. Why do you guys keep coming back to Afton every year?
You know, we love Afton. It's kind of my home away from home, but for our handlers, there's a little bit for everybody. There's enough outdoor things. They can go hiking, they can go and explore. It's close to a lot of things, and so they really love this town. There's a lot to eat, there's a lot to shop, and there's a lot to do.
Perfect. Sherry Wright, director of the MSSA National Finals on the live video broadcast here in Star Valley.
Your dogs deserve the best, so give them the best with our stock of Nutrena Loyal Life pet food. In every bag, there's wholesome nutrition that's free of corn, wheat, and soy, added digestive support with prebiotics and probiotics, and special ingredients to optimize your pup's immune strength, mobility, and overall health. Get the best for your dogs with Nutrena Loyal Life pet food.
Thank you, Charlie. Thanks, Rocky. Thanks, Cooper. You too, Toby and Jody and Daisy and Sadie and Gracie. Your loyalty means everything to us, which is why we perfected the recipes behind our food and included special support for mobility and immunity. Find premium nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/loyallife. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
Country Vet Naturals dog food is crafted for hard-working dogs, packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins and minerals. It's designed to fuel their energy and endurance. No fillers, no artificial additives, just pure natural nutrition for your loyal partner. Our formulas support your dog's digestive health, ensuring they can thrive at their best with comfort and ease. Country Vet Naturals gives your dog the strength and stamina to perform their best. Because when the job's tough, they deserve the best. Power your dog's performance with Country Vet Naturals. Live from Afton, Wyoming, it's the Mountain State Stock Dog Association National Finals, presented by Nutrena. What's inside counts.
Jeannie Bulkley and SF Ruby is up next. Ruby went on a come by and she's going to swing right in there. Just went to that side. There, good job, Ruby. Just bringing them straight down to that handler, and they're going to go around. Nice and easy. So novice sheep is happening in the Nutrena Tribune Power Arena. And then we also have open cattle happening in that Loyal Life Arena. And then we have nursery cattle, round 2 happening. So yeah, we're jumping around here. There's a lot of handlers that are using their dogs for cattle as well. So that's kind of why we're out of order according to the program, or if you've seen it online. Ruby's a really cool dog to watch. She has a lot of style. She gets her head down. She'll bring back to that. Bring it back to this number 5. .328. Nice job. Full points. Just a great run.
Full points at 270 and time of 328. Up next, we have Josh
Okay, up next we have Josh Gibson and / J Easy. Easy's gonna go pick them up. We have a ton of sponsors that make this all possible for us to be able to have the finals. Afton Tourism Board, the Country Vet Naturals Pet Food. We actually do have some vendors down here. I think Country Vet's here, Nutrena's here. You can come and stop and talk to them if you have any questions. So many sponsors. Got Dog, Cold Creek Stock Dogs, Mill Iron, S Ranch, Advantage Plus Credit Union, HR Stock Dogs, Flying Fins, Border Collies, Phil and Kelly. I'm going to say their last name wrong. Bonkles Red, Johnson Grain, Rising W Kelpies. So many. I'll keep going through them throughout the day, but huge thank you to them. We cannot forget about them because we could not do any of this without those sponsors. Josh and Easy are coming to us from Stanfield, North Carolina. Headed to number 3. So just one way to get to the finals. There's a combined total of 155,253 miles to get here to the finals. So pretty impressive. We have a lot of states represented. I think there's only like maybe 12. Don't quote me on this. This is all unofficial, my information I give you. But there's only a handful of states that are not represented here at the finals. Send him. Ah, you got one just snuck to the side. Who just snuck past with their noses. Gonna bring him back here. Nice job. He didn't weaken. Got him in. Full points and a time of 4:23.
Full points and
Up next, we have Jeannie Biggers and Got Beth. Jeannie's also on our board of directors and is behind the scenes of part of the team that makes all this happen. And they have such a busy week keeping everything going strong and then plus running dogs. So we want to say thank you to her for being part of this and being able to bring us the finals. Beth is such a fast dog. She can cover some ground. She's gotten picked up and headed this way. So yeah, we have Stephen Cherry White, Jeannie Biggers, and Clyde and Doreen McCourt that are on our board of directors. There's so many behind the scenes. We have official judges, staff, data entry, the livestock and arena boss, horseback stock handlers, stock setters. We have the clothing booth. We have the live stream, and also our official photographer. So a lot of behind the scenes people that make this all happen and run smoothly. Lined up really nicely for 3. Getting a little bit spread out, so she's going to group them back together. Nice job. Ooh, good job. Full points. And a time of, listen for official time. 3:33. Good job.
Next up, we have Terry Enderum and Bud, and Nicole
Your relationship is built on trust. Your buddy is with you for work and play from sunup to sundown. And you can trust Nutrena True to deliver nutrient-packed formulas for active dogs like yours. Each bite is TruMune powered for immunity and mobility support, and with support for digestion plus joint, skin, and coat health, trust that they're always protected from the inside out. Find high-quality, hardworking nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/Nutrena True. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
Okay, so this is going to be Terry, Enzerock, and Spud. Sheepert coming out. There they are. Spud's headed out. He's going to come right through that panel and the chair. Drifting just a little bit. I want to bring him back this way. He's going to get her stopped. Get him stopped. Nice job. I like this field course just because when they drop the livestock off, sheep and cattle, we get to really showcase those dogs and just see them just really work those dogs. Given a little bit of commands from the handler clear down here, but it's on the dogs, and it's fun to see those that just know how to rate the livestock and just bring them down. And that's exactly what Spud did. We've seen just some really just nice, clean runs. We're still looking at that first run of the day, though. That's holding on strong. Guy Johnson and Double J Cap. He's holding strong with a 2:59. Nice job getting them stopped before they got too far over in that corner. That panel that's out there, if they kind of drift, it kind of throws them along that. Just need them to turn and face that number 4. And again, sheep, this is typical sheep. There's no rhyme or reason. Sometimes they were just doing great. She had a great run. And then this is where they decide to get sticky. And for what? Who knows? They see those sheep where we exhaust them and they're not really wanting to leave right there. Getting a little short on time.
Time.
So she will finish with 135 and a time of 6 minutes. We're back with Angie Johnson and Double J Bell. Hopefully the wind will not. Actually, maybe if we say bring on the wind, give us all the wind, maybe it won't happen. That's what we're gonna hope for. Just sneaking past there. That was good. Those sheep slowed down just enough so that it gave time for Belle to get around. You can get in kind of that merry-go-round on that fetch, and you're asking your dog to cover a lot of ground. Belle's another one of those dogs that can work these sheep further back. She can kind of turn her shoulders and direct those cow or direct the sheep where they're needing to go. Nice cross drive over to number 4. Again, you're having to push these kind of towards this left-hand side and then timing your dog to send him just right. See, and one decided it just didn't want to do it. So then you're kind of in the catch-up game to make sure your dog can get around him, get him lined back up. So timing is really big, especially on these through obstacles. She gets them through. Coming in a little fast. Good job. .256 and full points for Andy Johnson and Double J Bell. Good job. Okay, and I said the wrong time for you guys on Andy and Double J Bell. It was 3:56 for her run, so good job to them. Brian Jacobs and SBC Ivanka is up next. So we have the novice sheep happening round 2 in the Nutrena Tribune Power Arena, and nursery cattle round 2 happening in the True Arena. And open cattle will be running all day long in the Loyal Life Arena. That's a really big class. I think there's like 90 something runs, so that will be going. So if you are worried about getting down here, there'll still be plenty of runs.
Look back. Lie down. Back. Look back. Lie down. Lie. Get out of that.
Those sheep are kind of standing there, so Ivanka hasn't seen them yet.
Now. Look back. No. Lie down. Look back. No. No.
Those sheep are starting to move just a little bit, so hopefully that'll help.
Look back. Look back! Lie down! You! Look back! Lie down! Get out of that!
This is a big field, and this is asking a lot of these dogs to be able to see those come out of the horse trailer and find them.
Look! Lie down! Look back! Lie down! No!
Looks like Brian's gonna call it. Just couldn't quite find those sheep.
Stockton White here with MSSA National Finals, of course, part of the White family that's organizing this whole event. Stockton, you have a dog here that you're doing some trial runs with. How's it gone so far?
It's been going good. I have 3 here actually. So I have Styx, Hawk, and then Jace, and they've been doing really good. I'm just about to go run Jace here in just a second out here. So
Perfect. Now, what events do you compete in?
the open class, the open sheep, open cattle. And this usually I do field, but not this year.
Stockton White, MSSA National Finals.
Making sure your pets get the nutrition they need to live long, happy lives? That's what we do best. With our special blends of quality ingredients, you can count on us for the pets counting on you. After all, being the best pet parent ever is what you do best. From playful pups to cuddly kittens, Loyal Life Super Premium Pet Food makes it easy to choose the product that's just right for your pet's life stage. Every pet has their own special nutritional needs, and we've got the super premium option your family's best friend deserves.
Okay, up next we have Ray Temple and GFB Stick. So Stick's headed out. Through the fetch. If we could get that changed on the bottom of the screen. So this is Ray Temple and GFB Stick. Just like that. It's like magic. So tomorrow we will have some of those finals happening. In the arenas we have Intermediate, Open, Nursery, and Fraternity. Intermediate, Open, and Nursery Sheep finals will be happening tomorrow, and the Fraternity Sheep round 1 will be happening. So if you're out and about in Afton, come on down. There's our food vendors. There will be a dog wash going on tomorrow. There's some clothing booths out there. There's a soap booth. There's some really cool rugs, wallets. There's some jewelry out there, so stop on by, get some food, come watch some really good handlers and their dogs. It's a fun time. And like I said, Friday and Saturday, we're getting into those final rounds. We're getting into those championship rounds where we're going to crown the national champion for this year, so you don't want to miss out. The courses get harder, the times get faster. It's a lot of fun. Gets them through. Got him slowed down. Stick was super fast on that one. Gets them before they get too far going down into this left-hand side. Gets that one turned. Hard part about that, number 4, we exhaust the sheep out to the left-hand side of that, and so they can see them. And so that's kind of where they're wanting to go instead of going away from that. A good save there. Got its nose just to the outside of that panel. You want to be able to step back, but not push those other two all the way out. A little short on time too.
Time.
So 180 points for Ray and Stick with a time of 6 minutes.
Blake is here from Idaho helping sort cattle behind the scenes. Blake, you guys are getting the cattle ready to push into the arena when it's time. Do you guys just take the first 3 or 4, or is there a method to how you pick them?
To be honest with you, we just kind of take the first 3 that come, whichever ones are willing, and call it a day, really.
Perfect. So all the work going on behind the scenes outside the arena. That's Blake helping us out with the MSSA National Finals.
Up next we have James Butler and Slash J Hayes. He goes into the abyss. It's like a magic trick. And there they are. Hayes is taking a more of a direct, not going as wide, so that's going to save him some time. Getting just, oh, good job. Getting just to the side of that panel. Nice job. Through 2, headed to this 3. James and his wife Verona have quite a few dogs running this week, so they're balancing all the arenas, making sure they're on time, getting their dogs ran. I'm sure they need a vacation after this. They do a really good job. Keep them moving. Oh, can you get around them? Got just a little, they sped up just a little bit. It gets around them to stop, but with sheep that can eat up some time.
Hey! You listen!
It's gonna get them lined up to back for that 4. There, he gets them through. They get turned, heading in that right direction. 318. And full points for James and Hayes.
Those full points in a time of 3:18. Next, we'll have Frankie Acosta and /J Annie, and Dwayne Hurleman and Lexi in the hole.
Carter Harris with the MSSA National Finals. Carter, you actually have been doing this for a handful of years. You won the junior handlers in 2023. What do you remember about that moment when it happened?
All I remember is it was really cool when I did it. I came here with a dog that was gifted to me, and she's a really good dog. I really appreciate my original trainer that gave her to me, and all the people I met really helped me, and it was really cool that I got to come here the first year and see what it was all about.
Yeah, that was a special moment. I remember it too. So Carter Harris, MSSA National Finals in Afton, Wyoming.
Okay, up next we have Frankie Acosta and /J Annie. We're getting down to our final runs of today in the sheep field event, but there's still lots of cattle runs to be had and sheep runs. So the novice sheep is happening right now, and we also have the open cattle running in the Loyal Life Arena, and then the nursery cattle round 2 happening in the True Arena. So still lots of runs going on, so come down, grab some lunch, come enjoy this beautiful day. It's so nice. I heard Saturday's not going to be so nice, but so we got to take it while we can. But come on down. Annie's got him picked up. wanting her to take. Yep, that come by command. Get around him. There we go. Just by the nose. They got turned. Lined them up nice for 3. Lining them up for that number 4. There, he's gonna get him headed that. Gonna go just to that outside. He was needing her to take an away command just a little bit earlier. There. Just went into that middle opening. I feel like they were coming in just a little flat to where they couldn't see that opening right there. Full points for Frankie and Annie.
Okay, that was full points at a time of 5:42.
5:42.
Up next, we have Dwayne Hurleman with Lexi and Ray Templeton with Little Girl in the Hole.
Dwayne.
All right, yeah, good call. Thanks. Okay, I will. Thanks, Claire.
They haven't been yet. They came here first.
Okay, up next we have Dwayne Hurleman and Lexi. Picks him up and headed this way. Oh, they turned just in the nick of time. Gonna bring him right to Dwayne and around that chair. Nice job. just gonna go to the side of that one. And bring him.
This bunch is hanging up too much. They're not trotting out there and they stop every time.
He kind of got in that circle war around number 3, so he's gonna go gather those guys back up. This is one thing with sheep. You can be having a smoke and run, and one little tiny bobble, it can change the whole outcome. Like it's so fast. I feel like cattle, you have a little bit more wiggle room to be able to correct it and get there. And even though you can be fast to correct these sheep, for some reason it just eats up time, and then there you got it. They're gonna go right to that middle. And once they know where that opening is, they're gonna try to go to that one. Oh, just one snuck to the side. Dwayne's gonna go ahead and call it. Good try for Dwayne and Lexi. Okay, up next we have Ray Temple and GFB Little Girl. Sheep are making to want their grand entrance. There they are. She hasn't quite found him yet. Get a little bit of movement out of the sheep, it might help her. So Little Girl is one of our futurity dogs. So she's a super young dog. This is great for them just to have some experience of this wide open field, finding the stock and being able to pick them up and bring them. So she did find him. So working on getting him to the fetch. Again, there is a 3-minute time limit for them to get them through. Needing him just to angle in a little bit. He didn't get too short on time to get to that fetch, so good try for Ray Temple and GFB Little Girl.
With the MSSA National Finals, I have Holt from Bancroft, Idaho here helping behind the scenes with the cattle. Holt, tell us what you guys do sorting the cows behind the gates.
So basically when the trialer, he calls for cows and then we push 3 cows out, and then we got our cowboys up there that when we start running on cattle, then they bring us a good pile of them. We sort them into these little pens out of that big pen. That way it makes it a little easier sorting on them, and then yeah, when they call for cows, we push them out for them.
Perfect. That's Holt helping us out at the MSSA National Finals.
Okay, up next we have Guy Johnson and BC Dulce. Guy ran very first thing this morning with his dog, Double J Cap, and put down a run of 2 minutes and 59 seconds. So, we're going to see what Guy and Dulce can do. And he just got done running in cattle as well, so. Sheep are headed out to the left-hand side. You can see her head went down. She picked him up. Now she's going to head around and get him picked up.
It's on the next trailer.
Just slicing off to that side a little bit. Here's going to get him out of those corners and head towards that fetch. Still have lots of cattle runs going on. The Open Cattle Round 2 and Nursery Cattle Round 2 are happening in the Loyal Life Arena and the Nutrena True Arena. You can also get on our website. The Mountain State Stock Dog. Got it through there. The MSSA website, and you can get the live links. You can also see the real-time results for each of these rounds, so you can kind of see who's going to be coming into that final round. After today, we will know who's coming for that finals in open cattle and nursery cattle and intermediate sheep and novice sheep. So we will know who's coming back for that final round after they get done today. So we're getting to that exciting part of the week where 2 rounds are done, and we're going to see who's going to be crowned that champion. He did not weaken. He got him turned. What was his official? 440. Dang it, yeah. That little bobble at the top, but still full points. Good job.
Full points and a score of 440.
So yeah, unofficially, Guy and his dog, Double J Cap, are winning the round with a 2 minute and 59 seconds. So we are down to our very last run. James Butler and /J Hollis. So we're just waiting for him. So it might be a minute before we're back, but as soon as he gets here, we will come back.
Hi, I'm Gavin Carr, the President of the National Stock Dog Association Australia.
At the NSDA, we believe in the future of our industry depends on developing the next generation. We have launched the Herding of the Future Scholarship, therefore giving a young handler the opportunity to travel to the United States in June 2027. This program will build skills, confidence, leadership and global connections within the working dog and livestock community. Working dogs have always been the heart of the livestock industry and their future depends on the people within it. We are seeking support from individuals, businesses, organisations who share this vision. Your support can help create a life-changing opportunity for the next generation. Together, we can invest in the future of working dogs, livestock management, and the next generation of stock handlers. If you'd like to be part of this exciting journey, contact us via Messenger or visit our website. Let's build tomorrow's leaders today.
Your dogs deserve the best, so give them the best with our stock of Nutrena Loyal Life pet food. In every bag, there's wholesome nutrition that's free of corn, wheat, and soy, added digestive support with prebiotics and probiotics, and special ingredients to optimize your pup's immune strength, mobility, and overall health. Get the best for your dogs with Nutrena Loyal Life Pet Food.
Thank you, Charlie. Thanks, Rocky. Thanks, Cooper. You too, Toby and Jody and Daisy and Sadie and Gracie. Your loyalty means everything to us, which is why we perfected the recipes behind our food and included special support for mobility and immunity. Find premium nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/loyallife. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
Live from Afton, Wyoming, it's the Mountain State Stock Dog Association National Finals, presented by Nutrena. What's inside counts.
At the Mountain State Stock Dog Association National Finals, Stockton White is here. Stockton, one of the handlers, of course, part of the White family. He's also been announcing a little bit. Stockton, you've been watching this your whole life, man. Since you were a little kid, you saw it grow. What was it like as a kid to see these finals?
It's been small, or it was small. That's what I remember. We just kind of put it together and just tried it, and it was small, but it's been way fun, and it's been just growing ever since.
Perfect. Stockton White with the Mountain State Stock Dog National Finals. With the MSSA National Finals, I have Holt from Bancroft, Idaho here, helping behind the scenes with the cattle. Holt, tell us what you guys do sorting the cows behind the gates.
So basically, when the trailer, he calls for cows, and then we put street cows out, and then we got our cowboys up there that when we start running on cattle, then they bring us a good pile of them. We sort them into these little pens out of that big pen. That way it makes it a little easier sorting on them, and then, yeah, when they call for cows, we push them out for them.
Perfect. That's Holt helping us out at the MSSA National Finals.
Okay, we are down to our very last handler, James Butler and /J Hollis. So we are looking at a 2:59 to see if he can get it done. Gets him picked up. Has him on a nice drive here through the fetch. These sheep do tend to drift a little bit, so you kind of have to watch them, make sure they don't drift too far out to those outsides. Nice job. over to this number 3. Wanting to keep that direction going there, but not getting it too short. Had that one that stopped short. Gets them through 4, headed to this number 5. Not wanting to go through that middle. Nice job to James and /J Hollis. Last run of the day with a 3:26. So, unofficially, again, this is all unofficial. Guy Johnson and Double J Cap will win this round with a 2:59. So we are done in the field. There's still plenty of cattle and sheep running in the other 2 arenas, the Loyal Life and the True Arena. If you guys want to jump on, you can find those live links there. We are done in the field, so tomorrow we will just be in those other 3 arenas. So come on down if you want to watch. It's only going to get more exciting from now. Also, the real-time results are on our website. You can find all of that there. But we will see you tomorrow.